I said, guys, I want to write this to you, this letter to tell you that I'm retiring after the 2023 season.
The way he did it was very Coach J-like, a lot of tears and a lot of I love yous.
Okay, now our level of play has to be here.
There's a little spotlight now because of this deal, but also Concordia has really been growing. They're a little like, we won 7 in a row. They won 5 in a row coming into that.
Always wanted to do this. Call a stinking timeout. Tell you guys I love you.
If Gustavus hangs on and beats teams they should, we're going to be playing them for the championship instead of St. John's, which we've done 3 years in a row. 2013, we won it outright. We almost did on 14. We lost on the last play to Augsburg. It was a big upset, but 2013. And the playoffs a lot of times between that, but it's 10 years. When you're preparing for a championship game, if we're playing St. John's, it's a little different than Gustavus, because St. John's, you know what to expect, and they're not. And with Gustavus, you're wondering, are they going to change some things for us? And we played them before, all those different things. You have to take that into account, but stay with who you are. And then within who you are, what are some little tweaks that will be expensive for them, but not for us?
Looks go here, high snap. George Bolt wisely just jumps on it. So from what was third and short, Royals looking to put together a nice drive here. Miscue on the snap. It's high. You get a look at it here again. Too high for George to be able to get. So a situation where you'd hope George would be able to pull that in, but it is a high snap. Does the wise thing, does the senior, diving on it. Looks like Gusty's going to try to bring pressure.
The first time we played them, they blocked one of our punts. So they lined up a certain way, so they had 2 free hitters basically on the left side of our punt formation. So we had talked this MIAC championship week that if they give us that same look, Coach J gives me free reign to audible to call the fake punt. We're lining up there, and I'm like counting guys, because the thing was if there's 5 guys to the left of the long snapper, that's when we can do it. And I'm counting, I'm double checking. I'm like, okay, there's 5 guys. I checked with Fish, who's in front of me. I'm like, Fisher, this is the look, right? And he's like, yep, looks good to me. I'm like, okay, here we go. And I look and I see the down and distance, and it's 4th and 10. We're on our own 26 or whatever. I'm like, hey, this better work, because if we don't pick this up, we're in trouble. My heart's pounding at this point, because I'm like, we need to get this.
Try to get after this punt, and here it comes. And the Royals fake it, and it's a huge fake. They got tons of room running up the right side and cutting back to the middle. Going all the way in.
John. 10,
touchdown.
5, touchdown.
Aaron Ellingson gives the Royals a little encouragement on the fake punt.
Sure enough, guys shoot up the field, and it was just wide open. I just don't get touched, and no one even knows what's going on. So
Coach Johnson says, hey, if I'm going out with a bang, baby. Ellingson going to take the handoff. He's got room off the left side. He's going to waltz on into the end zone and give the Royals a little more encouragement. Aaron Ellingson with the nice 15-yard scramble and scamper for 6 more. 5:19 to go. That's going to be his 3rd touchdown of the day on the ground. Royals decide to take the classy route instead of running up the score here. They eat up more clock. So the Royals are going to get their MIAC championship once again. What a great way for Coach Steve Johnson to have his career end. Oh, wait, it's not going to end. Hello. Because they now will automatically qualify for the Division III playoffs.
To be champions, to win the game the way we won it was really cool. We did have inkling that we might play Whitewater, and that wasn't exactly the draw that we would have wanted.
Beautiful. As I think about this game coming up, we're going to get punched in the face early from Whitewater. We're in it for 60.
We are underway here at Perkins Stadium. Ogden is going to hand it off to Tamir Thomas, and Tamir Thomas trying to get away, but is not able to. He's going to be brought down in the backfield there. It was Matt Young, the freshman safety, who has just been phenomenal this season. He is tied for first in the nation in interceptions.
Yeah, he has 7 interceptions this season. 2 of them were returned for touchdowns. 2.5 tackles for loss this season as well. Forced fumble at one point in the season, and the team leader in tackles. He's been getting it done for the Royals.
And this is a team that is third in the nation in interceptions as a team with 21. 5 receivers set here for UW Whitewater. Ogden's going to take a deep shot downfield. He's got a man, and this one is going to go to the house.
Nothing's as good or bad as it seems, and so you have to be ready for that. So we're 3 and out, and then they score, and it's uncharacteristic that our defense gives anything up, let alone a touchdown net. But we also knew Whitewater has that capability, and they've proven that now and again.
All right, so Bethel, a fantastic opportunity to score here with 4:02 remaining in this first half, and an opportunity to get themselves back into this ball game. Kidder takes it himself. Kidder right up the middle. Did he spin in for a touchdown? Let's see where they mark it. He is. Touchdown, Bethel. Joey Kidder making his way in, and he has his first rushing touchdown of the season. And Bethel is shut out no more.
It's 21-7. Things are turning, and we're playing better, both sides. We got them in like a 3rd and 12, so I mean, we're in great shape. We're
only a 3-man rush. Pressure's still coming. It's going to bring up 3rd and long for UW Whitewater, and a promising drive. It started out as a promising drive here. Could be dead in the water if they do not get 17 yards.
going to half at 21-7 feels pretty good, and we might get some more here.
Fans on both sidelines getting loud. Big going here in this ball game. Thomas goes in motion. Ogden looking around, throwing. He's just going to hit Tommy Coates. Tommy Coates has a big breakaway. Tommy Coates, nobody's going to catch him. On 3rd and 17, Whitewater, touchdown.
As a defense, we just needed to stop giving up big plays. We got on the 3rd down and long a lot. And just on those 3rd downs, we just didn't keep things in front of us, and we would get burned over the top, or it'd be a run play that just was wide open, and just like mental errors that just can't happen.
They're number 4 in the country, and for a reason, to be 28-7 down, that was tough halftime.
During halftime every game, I try to make sure to go around every position group, give them high fives, get them amped up no matter what the score is. Yeah, the score is not what we want it to be, but we could change that.
Okay guys, here we go. Listen up, do I have you? I want you to see me if you can. Can you take a knee or something? Yeah, I got you. Thanks. Hey, here's the deal, guys. I freaking love you guys. And I
We preach this all the time of get to what's next. There's no use in dwelling in the past. You can't go back and change things. In our minds, it's like, okay, we can't sit here and like freak out like we've never been here before, but we have a whole nother half of football here.
We might win this sucker. We might lose. But you give your heart away for 60. And you stay loving each other. And make sure your buddies know it. Bethel football, here's what I think it is. 60 minutes. And we'll go home happy. No matter what. Because you love one another and you give yourself away. Let's go.
Come on.
Come on, ready? Come on. Come on, break that. Break that. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Touch it back, boys. Come on. Come on.
Since I had a bad experience at Mankato, I wanted to try to stay closer to home in Wisconsin. And then I was pretty set on going to Whitewater. I told all my family and friends that I was ready to go to Whitewater. Then the night that I told my mom I was going to call the Whitewater coach the next morning, I woke up the next morning and I just couldn't stop thinking about Bethel, and miraculously I just called the Bethel coaches instead.
Your decision had kind of come down to Whitewater and Bethel. Did that enter your mind at all while you're out there playing?
A lot of people have asked me this question, and I just think it's a pretty dumb question, but I would say no, because the person that Bethel's made me and the guys I've surrounded myself with, like, I feel like I couldn't see myself anywhere else now.
At other schools, it's a business, it's a sport. We're a family at Bethel. We're not gonna give up on each other. So we're gonna play our hearts out until the clock ticks 0.
I think what's next is like the DNA of what this place is going to continue to be the same. I think for us, it's like, man, we're going to still try to cultivate young guys' hearts, minds, and souls and bodies. And that's the hope, is like we're trying to build great husbands and dads, and we get to do it through the game of football. We're going to still continue to really compete at a high level. We're going to still continue to call a lot out of our guys. We're still going to continue to love and cultivate their hearts. And that's the hope, is that Bethel football, again, for hopefully another 20 to 30 years is hey, this is what this place is about, and it's about building young men for the kingdom and finding a way to use football as a pretty cool catalyst to do that.
We know that, like, being down and screaming at each other, like, that's not even an option. What our culture is built is, like, we could be down 21 at half, but we're not gonna show it. We're gonna come out and play like it's 0-0, because we all love each other. We're not going to get mad at each other. We're going to pick each other up.
I don't think there's anything in this world like a football team. You get people from all parts of the world. You have people come from Puerto Rico. You have people come from wherever. It's not even just America no more. And being able to come together as one team in unity to chase one goal, to get a win for one mission, and everybody's coming from everywhere, and everybody has their own stories, it's amazing. And there's nothing like that in this world.
The guys and the coaches here, they're not here to make you a better football player. They're here to make you a better person. And that's, while they're doing that, they're making me a better football player. Talks after practices sometimes aren't even about football. It's just like about being a better person. And when you're doing that and you all have the same goals, it makes you a stronger football team because of how close everyone is.
Okay, good, bad, or indifferent. Like, what's like, the game goes on, life goes on, everything goes on, right? And so it's like, how do you get to what's next? And so for me, that's just been like, you hear that in the back of your head all the time, whether it's with your kids or like if I'm with the guys, if I'm in the, like, how do you get to what's next? And so for me, it's just been a good rally cry of like, hey man, like, hey, stop thinking so much about it, get over yourself and get to what's next, good, bad, or indifferent. We got to keep going. The game keeps going, life keeps going.
You know, there's just Bethel's provided a place to do what we do, and I don't think that we had a master plan, and I trust in the Holy Spirit to to make things right and better than they are and all those different things. But I feel, I keep coming back to this. I feel blessed, grateful, and loved. And man, a guy can't ask for more than that. And there have been a lot of guys that I keep hearing, oh, you affected so many guys. And I'm kind of thinking, yeah, I've been affected by a whole bunch of guys. And it makes my heart full. And so I'm leaving, but I'm not even leaving because I'm always us. But I'm kind of leaving this role with a full heart and a happy heart, and you know, excitement and joy.